I want to address something before we get into this video. Earlier today, someone left a comment on our sensor video that stopped me mid-scroll. They said, and I'm paraphrasing, "Stop pretending tools and experience are free. Mechanics deserve compensation for their labor just like anyone else." They were right, and that comment deserved a full video, not just a reply. Here's where I actually stand. I have nothing against mechanics. I am one. I've watched honest mechanics work themselves into the ground for fair pay while getting lumped in with the shops running $300 diagnostics on problems a $20 part solves. That's not fair to them either. The problem was never mechanics. It was a system that profits from your confusion. Honest mechanics hate that system as much as you do. Some of the worst stories I've ever heard about unnecessary repairs came from mechanics themselves, people who refused to run the upsell and got pressured by management for it. So today we're doing something different. Not exposing a scam, not showing you a DIY fix, just giving you 5 things an honest mechanic actually does, and 5 things that should make you pick up your keys and walk out before they touch your car, because finding the right mechanic is worth more than any single repair tip I've ever given. That relationship, a shop you genuinely trust, is worth thousands of dollars over the life of your car. Let's get into it. Honest sign 1. They show you the part. This is the single biggest separator between a shop you can trust and one you can't. And it's so simple that most people never think to ask. When a mechanic tells you something needs replacing, the brake pads are worn, the belt is cracked, the filter is clogged, an honest one shows you. Physically, either they bring you into the bay and point at it directly, or they hand you the removed part, or they pull out their phone and show you a photo or video they took before touching anything. That's it. That's the whole test. I've handed customers parts across a counter my entire career. Worn brake pads with the friction material ground down to the metal. Oil filters clogged so solid you couldn't blow air through them. Belts cracked so deep you could see the cords underneath. Every single time the customer's face changes, because seeing it removes all doubt. They're not taking my word for it anymore. They're seeing the problem themselves. An honest mechanic is comfortable with that. More than comfortable, they want you to see it. Because when you understand what's wrong and why, you trust the repair. You come back next time. You send your friends. A dishonest shop avoids this moment. Vague explanations. Trust me on this one. Technical language designed to overwhelm, not inform. They're betting you won't ask, so ask every single time. Can you show me what you found? Watch what happens next. The answer tells you everything you need to know about that shop before they touch a single bolt. Honest sign 2. They tell you what can wait. This one surprises people every time I bring it up, because we're so conditioned to expect the worst from shops that when a mechanic says, "This can wait," it feels like a trick. It's not. It's actually the clearest signal of an honest shop you'll ever get. Real mechanics understand that not everything is an emergency. Brake pads at 4mm, you have time. Slightly weeping valve cover gasket that's been stable for months, monitor it, don't panic. Transmission fluid that's slightly darker than new but doesn't smell burnt, you've got another 10,000 miles before it's urgent. An honest mechanic tells you this because they're thinking about your car over years, not about today's invoice. They know that if they tell you the truth now, you come back in 3 months when it is actually time. That's a customer for life. That's worth more than one inflated repair bill. The shop running a scam can't afford to tell you things can wait. Every visit is a transaction. Every transaction needs to be maximized. So everything becomes urgent. Everything needs to be done today. Your car is always one drive away from catastrophe. If a mechanic has ever looked at your car and said, "That's fine for now, check it again at your next service," hold on to that shop. Seriously. That sentence just told you more about their integrity than any certification on the wall. Honest sign 3. They welcome a second opinion. Ask any mechanic you're meeting for the first time, "Would you mind if I got a second opinion before authorizing this?" Then watch their face. An honest mechanic doesn't flinch. They might actually say, "Absolutely, here's what we found, here's the photo, take it wherever you want." Confident shops don't fear comparison. They know what they found and they know their price is fair. A second opinion doesn't threaten them. It confirms them. A shop running a different business model reacts differently. Suddenly, the repair becomes more urgent. "We can't guarantee the car is safe to drive elsewhere. If you leave now, we can't hold the appointment." Pressure appears from nowhere because the second opinion is a threat. Not to the diagnosis, but to the invoice. I've told customers to get second opinions my entire career. Not because I was unsure of my diagnosis, because I knew what I found was real, and I knew my price was fair, and I knew that when they came back after getting the second quote, the relationship would be built on something solid. A shop that discourages a second opinion is afraid of one. That fear tells you everything. Honest sign 4. Written estimate before anything starts. This one should be non-negotiable. And yet, people walk into shops, hand over their keys, and authorize verbal agreements every single day. A written estimate before work begins protects you legally and tells you exactly what kind of shop you're dealing with. Itemized parts, labor hours, specific charges broken down line by line. Not repairs approximately $800. Parts, this specific part at this specific price. Labor, this many hours at this hourly rate. In most states, shops are legally required to provide a written estimate before beginning non-emergency work. Required, not suggested. And if the final bill is going to exceed that estimate for any reason, they must call you and get verbal authorization before proceeding, not after. Before. An honest shop operates this way automatically. It's not a favor they're doing you, it's how a professional business runs. The estimate protects them too. Clear expectations. No disputes at the counter. Clean transaction. If a shop is vague about pricing before starting, if they use language like, "We'll know more once we get in there," without giving you a ceiling number, that's your cue. Get the estimate in writing before a single bolt turns. If they refuse, pick up your keys. Honest sign 5. They explain it in plain language. The best mechanic I ever worked with could explain any repair to any customer in under 2 minutes without using a single piece of jargon. Didn't matter how complex the job was, he'd find the right analogy, the right comparison, the right way to make it click. That's a skill. And it's a choice. Some shops use technical language deliberately. Catalytic converter efficiency below threshold. Oxygen sensor bank malfunction. Variable valve timing actuator deviation. All real terms. All designed in that context to overwhelm you into nodding and signing. An honest mechanic doesn't need to hide behind terminology. They want you to understand what's wrong because a customer who understands the problem trusts the repair. They don't fight the invoice. They don't dispute the labor. They come back next time. Your brake pads are worn down to about 2 millimeters. They need replacing before they damage the rotors. That's it. That's the explanation. Clear, specific, actionable. No theater, no fear, no confusion. If you leave a shop not understanding what was wrong with your car, that's on them, not you. You had every right to keep asking until it made sense, and an honest mechanic would have kept explaining until it did. Walkout sign 1. They use fear to close. Your car could fail any minute. I wouldn't drive this another mile. This is a safety issue we need to handle today, without showing you a single thing. Fear is the most effective sales tool in the automotive industry because it works on everyone. Doesn't matter how smart you are. When someone tells you your family's safety is at risk, rational thinking goes out the window. Honest mechanics don't sell fear, they sell facts. There's a difference between your brake pads are at 2 millimeters and need replacing this week, and your brakes could fail at any moment. One is a measurement, one is a threat. Learn to hear the difference. Walkout. Sign 2. They discourage a second opinion. Already covered why honest shops welcome this, so I'll keep it simple. The moment a shop makes you feel guilty, anxious, or pressured for wanting a second opinion, that's your answer. You don't need the second opinion anymore. The reaction just gave you everything you needed to know. Pick up your keys. Thank them for their time. Leave. Walkout. Sign 3. The bill doesn't match the estimate. You authorized $800. You're handed an invoice for $1,100. Nobody called. Nobody asked. It just happened. This is illegal in most states without prior authorization. Not unethical. Illegal. A shop that does this is betting you won't push back. Most people don't. They're embarrassed. They're tired. They just want their car back. Push back. Ask for the original estimate. Ask specifically what changed and when they were going to tell you. If they can't answer that clearly, dispute the charge. Pay the original authorized amount. Document everything. Walkout. Sign 4. You came in for one thing and leaving with 8. Squeaky brakes, simple visit. Now apparently you need new rotors, a transmission flush, a coolant flush, new spark plugs, an air filter, a cabin filter, a battery test, and an alignment. Some of those might be legitimate. All of them at once at a shop you've never visited before. That's a red flag. Honest shops prioritize. They tell you what's urgent and what can wait. They don't dump a list on you and create urgency around everything simultaneously. Take the list, leave, research each item. Get a second opinion on the ones that concern you. Come back for the genuine repairs when you're ready, on your timeline, not theirs. Walkout. Sign 5. They talk in circles and never actually explain. You asked a simple question. You got a 3-minute answer full of technical terms that left you more confused than before you asked. That's not incompetence. That's a technique. A mechanic who can't explain what's wrong in plain language either doesn't fully understand it themselves or doesn't want you to understand it. Neither is acceptable when you're about to hand over money. Ask the same question in a different way. Can you explain that like I've never looked under a hood? If the explanation doesn't get simpler, it was never meant to. 5 signs of an honest mechanic. 5 signs to walk out. Look, most mechanics are genuinely good at this job and genuinely trying to do right by you. The ones running a different game are a minority, but they're loud enough to make the whole industry look bad. To the person who left that comment today, you were right. This one's for you. Find a mechanic who shows you the part, tells you what can wait. Welcome to the second opinion. Put it in writing, explain it clearly. When you find that shop, stay loyal. Refer to everyone you know. Those mechanics built something worth protecting. Drop a comment right now. Tell me about the best mechanic you've ever had or the worst experience that made you question everything. Both stories matter here.